What is up, everybody? Yeah, I can't see my face because I'm eating right now. I don't want to be grossing nobody out. I'll show a little bit of my face. My forehead is big. I had to braid my hair because I don't like the afro anymore. Anyway, let's talk about this. I don't want to gross y'all out or anything like that. I want nobody else to be saying my face is dirty. Well, actually, nobody said that about me, but they did say it about Jaguar Wright. Let me explain what happened. Because, see, like I said, I don't want to jump up there and somebody else is saying, oh, calling out another person for not washing their face just because I was eating. And yes, I do wash my face before I get, and I would never get on camera without my face being washed. Let's just put that out there. But they called out Jaguar Wright. And who called her out? Nobody but Tasha K. I also have a cold too. That's why I'm not showing myself. Because I had the sniffles. I was supposed to cook live. And I did some of that on Facebook. Very little. Because of my cold and everything else. So let's talk about this. Tasha K interviews Jaguar Wright after Jaguar Wright was interviewed by Tasha K mentee Storm Monroe. Okay, now the interview went well with Storm Monroe, but when Jaguar was interviewed by Tasha K, Jaguar kind of like, she had a moment there. Tasha K asked the question, and it was like if Jaguar kind of like snapped. And I didn't think the question was bad. I'm going to go back and I'm going to read, because it's been a while since I've seen that video, about a couple of weeks since I've seen that video. So I can't tell you word for word, but I didn't think it was a bad question. But people were saying Tasha K lost followers and everything else, and they was dragging Tasha K for the questions she was asking. They was saying that Tasha K was setting up Jaguar. I didn't feel that way. But Jaguar, she felt some kind of way. And then she had, she had a recorded phone call with Tasha K. Tasha K, I believe, recorded that call. And that's when she had kind of like lied on Storm Monroe, and that's when that fallout happened, because Jaguar went on different platforms, and she went on Willie Manilli, or whatever his name is, a new vlogger or something like that. I don't know those people in that sector. I don't know those people in that sector. Hopefully this live wasn't cut. I don't know those people in that sector. But she went over there, and it was another guy, Ahmad, I believe his name is. I don't know those people in that sector. According to Jaguar, Storm and Tasha K was supposedly using her to go after Ahmad, I guess. This is what Jaguar was telling folks, and that wind up being a lie, because Storm was not trying to take down no other blogger, and I'm sure Tasha K wasn't trying to take down no other blogger neither. But the rumor went out there, Jaguar put it out there, that them two was together and taking down another blogger and trying to use her to do it. Now, we know that Common debunked the fact that, Common said about what he said about Jaguar, alleging that he had his manhood by her mouth while she was asleep. He said that was a lie. Okay? Now, it was just so much that was going on between Jaguar and Tasha K. And what happened is that Tasha K started, she dragged Jaguar for the lies and stuff that was being told. She admitted, because Jaguar got up there, and it looked like her face wasn't clean. And then she was on camera, I guess, doing a recording at a store and trying to buy a muffin. And 4 different credit cards was declined. So people was coming out, why would Tasha K interview Jaguar knowing that Jaguar don't have nothing? She broke and all this, Why would they interview her and stuff like that? Because they supposed to be going after celebrities. And Jaguar at one time was a celebrity. She was somebody who was in the music industry back in the early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s, something like that. So she had a lot of tea. She came out with a lot of tea about other music, other musical artists like Alicia Keys and Mary J. Blige. And I'm going to tell you one thing. I do agree with her about Alicia Keys. This is my opinion. This is not something that Alicia Keys said, because I think Alicia Keys denied the allegation about being gay to the public. But my opinion is, I believe that Alicia Keys, way before she got married, I believe that chick was messing around with other chicks. That's my opinion. This is allegedly. This is what I believe. That's not what somebody had told me. That's not what Alicia Keys has said. This is my opinion. And I'm talking about when a song in A minor album came out. I'm thinking around that time. To me, it seemed like she was the type of chick who was messing with other chicks. And it was all because of her mannerism and stuff. Of course, I believe Alicia Keys is a nice person. She's a very beautiful woman. She's very talented, And, we know how she met Swizz Beatz and all of that stuff. Swizz Beatz was married at the time that Alicia Keys and him kind of like started talking. But his marriage was in trouble. His marriage, he was on the verge of divorce. Okay, but back to Jaguar. So Jaguar got on camera, dirty face, smoking a cigarette and all. And Tasha K dragged her. So Tasha K also been dealing with another person that was mentally challenged and stuff. Now Tasha K did admit that she was kind of crazy, whatever else, during the interview of Jaguar, while she was interviewing Jaguar, but she was very friendly and professional, I believe. Jaguar was the one that I feel snapped during the interview and showed that she has mental illness. That there is something wrong with her mentally. And you have to think, she was a music artist back around the late 90s, early 2000s. Supposedly making all this money when traveling. Now, music artists can be broke. Remember TLC? They filed for bankruptcy. They didn't get anything. They had big albums and Grammys and stuff and didn't take home no paycheck. Pebbles was working with them and she took some of their money and stuff and then became a minister and all that stuff. But to say that these things happen to these artists, if they want to be a millionaire and stuff, there are certain things that they have to do, and that is, even having sex with the same sex, or being filmed or photo with, if you go and look at Professor Griff, you will see all that stuff that he bring out about the rituals that they do in the music industry, entertainment industry, and all of that stuff. So when Jaguar made her albums, the producers and all of that, the label and stuff was getting paid. So Jaguar might not have been taking home a paycheck. Another person who was broke, I mentioned about Vanity. Now Vanity didn't have no good albums, and a lot of her movies were forgotten. The only movie that people remember Vanity from is The Last Dragon and Action Jackson. And that's it. When Vanity left Hollywood, she was broke, but she was on drugs. She had been heavily on crack cocaine. So a lot of her income went towards supporting an addiction. As she became a Christian, she had lost both her kidneys because of an overdose, which landed her in the hospital. She had a heart attack and a stroke, high blood pressure. And when your pressure is very high, that could do a lot of damage to your kidneys to where they don't function no more. So she lost both her kidneys behind that. So Jaguar, even though she survived the music industry, she still, called out Clyde Davis, who everybody, if you don't know, Clyde Davis is gay now. He was married to a woman and, left her and, was comfortable with men or something like that. That's the rumor. That's alleged. Let me say allegedly. But Clyde Davis did produce a lot of people. Like, he worked with Aretha Franklin and Whitney Houston, Alicia Keys. So he's very, he's a big time dude in the music business. And, he also, he had Jill Scott, I believe, up under his label. So this is a big dude. And so Jaguar felt like Alicia Keys and Clyde Davis was after her, and that Tasha K was being used by Alicia Keys to set her up and all that stuff. Then, Storm don't want nothing to do with Jaguar because she lied on him when she said that Tasha K and Storm was together and using her to take down another blogger. So the mess just go on and on. So it's all over YouTube and everything, and man, what a mess. What a mess. We also got some mess in the church sector. Y'all know that Daryl Moore and Marcellus McMillan been calling out 3 other church bloggers, which is Larry Reed, King Jives, and Will McCray. Will McCray, his channel has been knocked down from YouTube, but he uses another person to put up his videos. But he is on Facebook, and they came after them 3 because when the Daryl Walls rumor, or scandal rather, because it ain't a rumor no more. When the Daryl Walls scandal came out, Daryl Walls, somebody had, I guess, took his photo or picture or video of him kissing a man and posted it on Instagram. Now Daryl Wall, he had, shut down his Instagram and his accounts and stuff, and then he put it back up and came out singing and stuff like that. But people had been dragging Daryl Walls for a while and calling him out for being gay, having his sex videos with him being with another man, and caught in the acts of sex and all of that stuff. So they have been, these 3 have been dragging him for a while. And when it finally came out that he is gay, that he is comfortable with men, that one of the bloggers, which was King Jive, did congratulate him. But he did drag him out, call him, I can't say what he called him. It starts with a D, it means the peen, and walls. Okay, I don't want to, I'm trying to be a Christian here too, even in my speech. But, Will McCray, he feel like he talks against homosexuality, but if you look at this guy and see pictures of him on the internet, you will see different, even though he speaks against it. Larry Reese, he really don't, because he has had Carson Pearson on there who agree with homosexuality, and he had Yvette Flunder who is openly gay on his show, and he had other different people that was gay. So he only go after the ones who try to hide it. But because he had issues with Daryl Wall, because he had issues with Daryl Wall's family, with his father and all of that, he did go after that family and talk down about the Walls family in particular. So anyway, I don't know how much of this live is up, hopefully, because I remember only 5 minutes of my live, and I should have had. Actually, let me end this and see if my live is still showing. If it's not, I will do this again, but I have something